Junior Motorsports presents the Pre-Race Report. This week, Junior Motorsports travels to Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, a 2.7-mile road course where the team earned their third career victory.
Those fans in Montreal, they love their racing. You know, I remember I went up there for the inaugural race and raced, and that's the only time I've raced at Montreal, was the first race at Montreal. And I was amazed at how many fans were around that racetrack. I was thoroughly impressed to see how many fans showed up and how many Canadian drivers they were pulling for. They could care less about anybody else.
The fans are just crazy there. You know, they're definitely really supportive of their Canadian drivers. But a lot of people show up out there and they're real enthusiastic and excited to have us there. So it makes for a really cool atmosphere.
You know, last year we had a guy in our car that was from Canada, so we had, you know, a lot of support from the people up there. And the Canadian guys, they kind of compete against each other. You know, they're all the time looking where the other one's at, and Canadians are really competitive with Americans, I think. So when you go there, you just you don't mess with Canadian guys. If you're an American guy, you don't mess with Canadian guys, because the fans will wear you out, and you know, we've seen that time and time again.
I think my favorite part of Montreal is just it's such a different experience, you know. It just has a whole different vibe. You can definitely tell you're in a different country. You know, people, you know, dress different and act a little different. You can just tell when you're out in the city that it's a little different feel. So it's really cool to go there and just to experience something new.
We don't get to go very many places when we race and get to be like in the city. And so when we go to Montreal, we stay in the city, and it's really neat. It's a neat town.
You know, it's just like any other city in the daytime, but it seems like at night everybody comes out. You see a lot of people downtown. They're walking, riding bicycles. They really put on a lot of stuff for the race fans. Block the streets off and have a really big party downtown when the race comes into town. So really a pretty neat little city.
Join us this week as Junior Motorsports takes on the Napa Auto Parts 200.